Sam wasn't corrupted by the ring because he is a hobbit who had it for a short amount of time, for about 2 days. It is commonly noted that Sam resisted the One Ring in close proximity to Mordor due to his love for his master and desire for a simple life, and a lack of desire for power. It can also be implied to be the reason why Gandalf chose Sam to go with Frodo. By nature, hobbits as a whole are most resistant to the ring. This was why a hobbit was appointed as a ring bearer. Hobbits were unobtrusive and very ancient, for they loved peace and quiet and good tilled earth. A well-ordered and well-farmed countryside was their favorite haunt. They do not understand nor like machines more complicated than a forge bellows, a watermill, or a hand loom, though they were skillful with tools. Unlike the elves, dwarves, and men, hobbits were also not part of Sauron's earlier conquest for power, being the last ones considered and approached by Sauron. However, Sam faced a brief desire to put on the ring. He would think about the ring, but there would be no comfort there, only dread and danger. Sam would see only 2 choices, to forbear the ring or to claim it. Already, the ring tempted him, gnawing at his will and reason. Wild fantasies arose in his mind, and he saw Samwise the Strong, hero of the age, striding with a flaming sword across the darkened land, and armies flocking to his call as he marched to the overthrow of Barad-dûr. And then all the clouds rolled away, and the white sun shone, and at his command the Vale of Golgoroth became a garden of flowers and trees and brought forth fruit. He had only to put on the ring and claim it for his own, and all this could be. It was the love of his master which would hold him firm at this time. He also believed not to be large enough to bear this burden. Also, we will find later that Sam spares Gollum since he had developed a new understanding of the burden of the ring bearer, and that he was eventually inspired by his master to do so. Sam knew all the notions were to be a trick. Sam would see 2 orcs running halfway down the path, and they would not see him or turn towards him. There would be 2 orcs, Shagrat and Gorbak, who would quarrel about Frodo. Sam would draw staying as he knew he had to save his master. However, his will would be too weak after passing beyond the torchlight, but he would not put on the ring. However, he would have to face and work, and by then he did not know if Frodo would survive, but Sam wasn't going to give up just now. Not too long after, he would go to the tower and see his master. Sam would give the ring back to Frodo, who would carry the ring until they got to Mount Doom. However, Smeagol was corrupted quickly, though he is believed to be a hobbit. He was the most inquisitive and curious-minded of his family. Despite this, Smeagol still held the ring for a considerable amount of time. He had a friend called Deagle who disappeared, and no one knew what happened except he was murdered far away from home. Smeagol loved that no one could see him when he wore the ring, and used it to find out secrets along with using his knowledge for crooked and malicious uses. Thus his intent was clear, so there could be a correlation related to the extent of the being's desire for power compared to most other hobbits' desire for simplicity. It can also be implied that the ring affected Frodo more so than Bilbo or Sam. Some may say that one way to look at this is the duration of the bearing of the One Ring. This can be seen in the context of Frodo and Sam, with Sam carrying the ring for 2 days and Frodo carrying it for 17 years. However, it could also have more to do with the location and the quest than it would the duration, as evidenced by Frodo and Bilbo. While Bilbo had it for far longer, he either did not carry the ring near Mordor. One must also consider the time period of the bearing as well. Bilbo had the ring from 2941 to 3001 of the Third Age, while Frodo had it until its destruction in 3019 of the Third Age. During Bilbo's possession of the ring, Sauron was not as powerful as he was during Frodo's quest and possession of the ring. The War of the Ring was really from 3018 to 3019 of the Third Age, when Frodo had hold of it and was appointed to be the ring bearer. Sam had the ring during the height of the war, but he had it for a much shorter time. Thus, Bilbo would not be able to experience the effect of the One Ring to that of Frodo's quest, and neither would Sam.